What's up guys, Nico Me here, and today I'm listing off my top 7 favorite Pokemon grass starters. I thought to myself, what's the best way to celebrate a new Pokemon game, only to rank all of the Pokemon, making some feel like they're horrible and some to feel that they're amazing. No, I'm only kidding, but top 7 lists, or top 5 lists, top lists in general, are some of the most fun videos to make because I get to show you my opinion and you guys get to comment down in the comments your opinion while also virtually slapping me in the face and tell me why my opinion is horrible. But you know what? I believe that some of you might actually be nice about it. So yes, as you're watching this video, make sure to make your top 7 favorite list in the comment section below. I want to see what your favorite grass starters are and compare them to mine and see how, you know, the Pokemon general public likes their Pokemon. Keep in mind that this is my personal list based off nothing but my thoughts and opinions and what I like in Pokemon and design. This has nothing to do with competitive nature, although some of these Pokemon I've used in competitive battles a lot, which might impact its influence on my liking towards it, if that makes sense. So, starting off at number 7, we have Chestnut, the grass starter in Gen 6. Now, I'm going to be honest, I never used this Pokemon in a Pokemon run-through. I just never really had the urge to. I played through Pokemon X and Y 3 times. 2 of the times I picked Finnegan and the other time I picked Froakie. So I never used him in a real run-through. I've only used him in competitive battles and just saw him on my PC as I was scrolling away. So I don't really have any connection with him. I just kind of look at him and go, oh, okay. He's my least favorite starter when it comes to grass starters, and actually of all starters, he's just my least favorite. There's not many Pokemon that I actually dislike out of the starters, but this would be the one that I like the least. I know that sounds really cheesy. I don't hate it. I don't think it's a horrible design. I just don't have any attachment to it. I don't really see it as a really cool Pokemon like I do the other 6. So, yeah, it's okay to me. Number 6 is Torterra. Now, I feel like this one's going to be kind of controversial. A lot of people like Turtwig and Torterra. And in this list, I am considering all 3 evolutions of the evolution line. So, if I really, really, really love Turtwig but hate Torterra, it would balance out in the middle. But I don't really care for any of the 3 that much. I always played Pokemon Diamond and Pearl a lot when I was a kid. I never chose Turtwig all but one time of the 15 times I played through it. So that goes against it, but also I don't like the face, and I like the tree on its back, but I feel like it's kind of like when you make a collage or you make like a fun little drawing and you're just like, oh, just draw a tree on top of it. It just doesn't look as natural as it does like on Venusaur or something like that. It's just an okay design. I don't love it, I don't hate it, but I definitely don't like it as much as the other 5. Going on to the top 5, I love all of these Pokemon a lot, just I love some more than the others. Number 5, we have Serperior, which I honestly hated at first. I looked at Snivy and I was like, nope, not having it. It's too sassy in like an annoying way where it's like, you aren't fun, okay? You aren't cool looking. But then it took like a year. It took until like the end of Gen 5 to where I was like, okay, I'm feeling it. Serperior looks like this elegant grass snake emperor. It's just so cool. And the red eye, the cool little yellow vine-like things around it, then the whole like vine coming out of its neck. It just looks so cool. It kind of looks like, I don't know, just so cool. It looks so powerful and menacing, but also like an emperor, just so strong. And then now we have the whole Leaf Storm Contrary thing, so I've been using it a bit in competitive battles that I haven't used before, so that kind of gives another like, oh, I'm using it here and there. It's kind of more relative and familiar with me. And it's just such a cool design. It took me a while to like it because at first I was like, it's just a grass snake. It's sassy when it first is a Pokemon, then when it evolves it's kind of more elegant. Okay, they can have it. But now I'm just like, ooh, so cool, so elegant, so powerful. I just really like it. Number 4, I feel like this is controversial because this is most people's least favorite. Meganium, I find a really cool Pokemon, just not finished competitively. I think with the Mega Evolution, this thing will be competitively viable, and it will be truly powerful, and also in a cool design. I think Bayleaf, since this is a ranking of all evolutions combined, I love Bayleaf. It's my favorite second evolution of all time. Chikorita's really cool too, and Meganium isn't bad. It's cool. I like the grass necklace type thing going around its like mane. I really like its eyes. I think it's a nice color combination. I like its little antennas. Its moveset is okay. It's not bad. It's fun to use competitively, in my opinion. I just love using grass types in competitive for some reason. I just think it's really fun to use them. And overall, its design is just cool. It's fun. It's elegant. Bayleaf is just great too. And Chikorita is cool too, so I like Meganium. Number 3 is the new Rowlet Final Evolution, Pokemon Sun and Moon's Final Evolution for a Grass type. The amazingly designed Dusteddua. I probably am not saying that right still, but it is such an elegant, I'm saying that word a lot, but I think in grass types in general are a lot more like elegant compared to fire, which are more like tough, and water that are more, I don't know, like a lot of waters are cute, but also like wise. Like I get wisdom from water types. I get elegance and slickness and natural beauty. I'm sounding so nerdy right now from grass types, but I think it's really, really cool. I think this is a very complex design, but not in the way that it's too complicated. I love the grass cape with the bows coming out of it. I love how it uses its grass wing as a bow and arrow. I love the little bow tie in the form of an axe. I love the little blades of leaves coming out of it too. I really like its claws, its talons. I like its little head cape too, the hood. It just looks really cool in that little leaf on the top of the hood. Its eyes look cool. The little tick marks on the wing look cool. Everything about it is so cool. I feel like it's going to be the Greninja of Gen 7. I've been saying that for a long time. It just has such a cool, unique design that you can't help but love. It's also Grass Ghost. I love Grass, I love Ghost. Both of them are my top 5 favorite types of all time. So really having both those types together is pretty rare, unless you're Gourgeist or Trevenant, which just came out. But it's just a really, really cool design. I really like it. I just realized we're 7 minutes in, so let's speed this up, folks. Sceptile. Always change that, okay? I always say Sceptile, and then people say it's wrong, so I say Sceptile, but then they say that's wrong, so whatever this is called, I'm going to call it Sceptile. It is such a cool design. You know, it's a grass ninja. It has these little weird I call them hay balls. They're like little bunches of hay in the form of a circle on top of its back, going down for no apparent reason, but it looks cool, and its tail looks like a Christmas tree that got chopped off at the tip. It's just so cool, and then it's so slick, and it has that red line that's perfectly just put like on its stomach that really doesn't even make that sense, but it matches the bottom of his mouth, so why not have it? Its design really does not make sense. It's a grass ninja with a Christmas tree on its butt and hay balls on its back. Does it make sense? Not at all. But you know what? Pokemon has never been something that has to be realistic. It can be weird, it can be crazy, and this is the best part that really represents that weird and crazy and out of this world, out of the box design. It's so cool. I love its Mega Evolution too. I am including Mega Evolutions because how can you just okay, I'm just not going to count the Mega Evolution, but it's still in your head and it exists as a Mega Evolution. So its Mega Evolution is really, really cool. Being a dragon grass is such a cool typing. And then also having really strong leaf storms and dragon pulse, just really, really cool. I just love this Pokemon's design so much. I love all of the Hoenn's designs, but Sceptile, whatever it wants me to call it, I just love it. And number 1 is Venusaur. Venusaur is honestly a Pokemon that I haven't really cherished since Gen 6. When I first played a Pokemon game, I picked Charmander. Then I picked Bulbasaur. I kind of neglected Bulbasaur until my 3rd playthrough. And I really, really liked using it. I thought it was a fun Pokemon to use. But honestly, I gave up after the 3rd gym. I couldn't beat Lieutenant Surge for whatever reason. And as a kid, whenever a video game stumped me, I hold grudges, and I just threw it down I almost said the toilet, but no, I still have my Game Boy. I threw it down the stairs, that's what it was. And that's why it has so many scratches to this day, probably. But you know what? I learned to love it. I never learned to love it until my run-through on Pokemon X. When I played Pokemon X, I was like, I always pick Blastoise, I always pick Charizard, let's go with Venusaur this time. So, when Professor Sycamore was like, you pick one of these, I was like, you know what? I'm putting an edge. I'm going to go with Bulbasaur. And I picked Bulbasaur, and I loved it so much. I used it more than my Greninja that I used in that playthrough. I never, ever, ever had a Pokemon higher level than my starter than Bulbasaur, which I guess technically is another starter, but your official starter is Finnegan, Chespin, or Froakie. But you know what? I had Bulbasaur so high leveled, I just couldn't resist using it because it was so fun. I loved leech seeding, then poison powdering, then just going from there and hoping for the best. And you know what? I love that tactic. I don't care if it's annoying, it's fun. And then ever since then, I used Venusaur so many times in competitive play. On Pokemon Showdown and the game itself, I kept using it because I love using it. And then I used the Mega Evolution once in a while, but it doesn't really matter because I love the original Venusaur. I love just its design. I love its little flowers on its back. I love the grass all over. I hate warts on toads. I think they look gross, but I think it looks so cool on Venusaur for some reason. I love its eyes, its mouth. I don't know. I don't even know if I even am in love with design, but for some reason I just love the Pokemon so much. I think it's a cool grass poison type. You know what? You know what? I don't love designs like Venusaur, but Venusaur is the exception. I don't really like the smallish, riskier, grossish type designs. I don't know if it's gross, but a lot of people think Venusaur is kind of gross. But I don't know why. It's such an exception for me. I think it's so, 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 so cool. And I really just love it. And it's just an undescribable thing. And, it's like unconditional love, I might not even love it on the surface, but for some reason, I love it unconditionally. And no matter what it does, I'm still going to be here for it. So, yeah, there we go. I don't know. I just really love Venusaur. Don't know why, but just do. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment down your favorite grass starters in order from 1st to 7th. If you don't have a solid opinion on Dusteddua yet, disinclude them. I don't care. Just comment down below and like the video. If this gets 10 likes, I'll be doing my grass follow-up with fire. So I'll do fire, then I'll do water. But you have to hit the like button before that happens. So thanks for watching. See you guys later. Goodbye.